waking up to a beautiful day in Hawaii. Danny and his best friend Andrea are sound asleep. Danny decides to wake Andrea up with old, stinky
Suck!
Oh, sick, dude. Stop.
Good morning.
Oh.
Together, the best friends decide to do their morning duties.
Oh, dude, I'm so happy we bought this great toilet cover that looks like Danny.
Come on, man. $29.95.
Ooh,
Whoa.
feel something.
Whoa, what you eat, man? Nah, I'm not liking this.
Okay.
Whoa, what are we doing today?
I'm gonna take you to the spot of cliff jumping.
For real?
Yeah, I'll show you around a little bit.
Nice. Solid.
The two friends decided to walk down to Waikiki and rent mopeds for the day.
How you guys doing today?
Can we get 2 mopeds, please?
2 mopeds, alright, that would be $60. Thank you. So, here's your mopeds. They're pretty basic. Where are you guys heading anyways?
We're gonna go cliff jumping.
Alright, well, take back roads and be careful, guys.
Thanks, mister.
Alright,
Easy.
See you later.
Danny took Andrea to Portlock Point, Diamond Head, to Hanauma Bay, and to Coco Head. Danny turned into a shooting range across the street from some bluffs, and Andrea curiously followed.
So, this is where we're going to jump?
Yeah, the spot's right across the street. I'll show you where.
Alright.
The best friends walked across the street, along the bluffs, and to the cliff where the jump spot was.
Wow. I think you're nuts.
It's
Ready to
kinda
jump?
high.
I gotta jump too.
The
It's about
best,
60 feet.
the best friends sat down and looked in awe at the beauty of the ocean.
Wow. It is nice, though.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we shouldn't jump. The waves are kind of choppy. I only see one spot down there where we can make it out safely.
You know, I think we're here for a reason. I think we have to stop worrying so much and just live in the moment. Let's do it.
Danny laughed at Andrea's heroic cliche. And then he heard a
Choo!
Andrea jumped into the ocean abyss.
Oh my god.
Danny looked over the edge to see if he could see his friend come out. And then, despite his previous insights, peer pressure got to him, and he too jumped into the unknown.
Now, the waves were pretty heavy that day. They would unfortunately pull both of them down under the water. Danny and Joe are now trying to struggle for their lives. Until then, Andrea, he saw a place on the rocks where he could climb up. They swam their way to try and make it to those rocks. As soon as they got up, the waves pulled them back underneath. So Andrea tried again. But this time, the waves sucked him down so deep that he disappeared.
Oh, Andrea! Where'd you go? Andrea!
And Danny, looking for Andrea, a few minutes went by. 10, 20 seconds passed.
Oh, I gotta dive for him. I gotta look for him.
Then all of a sudden, he heard a yelp in the background.
Danny, I'm up here.
What's up? Hey.
A wave out of nowhere lifted Andrea up to a 20-foot shelf where he climbed out to safety.
Just get away from the rocks. Don't try to climb them.
Okay, I gotta dive under him.
Danny tried to swim against the waves, but he could not. So he attempted to float in the water to calm himself. As the waves rushed over his head, many thoughts came through his mind, such as his life, friends, and family. He then began to pray as he floated there. Over an hour and a half passed by, and the waves floated Danny 500 yards past the original jump spot to a cove where he could climb onto the rocks out to safety. Many lessons were learned that day by the two friends. One being, always respect the ocean. And two, always be grateful for family and friends.